Small-scale fisheries contribute 40% of the global fish catch and employ 90% of the world's fish workers. However, this community continues to be marginalized. Therefore, the Small-Scale Fisheries Guidelines were developed by FAO in consultation with fish workers organizations and civil society organizations to enhance global food security, strengthen global economy and social future of the planet, improve the socio-economic situation of fish workers, achieve the sustainable use of fishery resources. This set of guidelines is the first instrument that comprehensively tries to address issues of concern and mitigate the challenges faced by small-scale fishers on a global scale. The FAO ICSF project on implementation of the Small-Scale Fisheries Guidelines was undertaken in 2 phases across 10 countries. 9 countries participated in the first phase, which was held between July 2018 and March 2020. The second phase, in which 4 countries participated, was held between April 2021 and March 2023. ICSF, in collaboration with local partners, translated the guidelines where required, as in Ghana and India, and arranged workshops and training programs. Emphasis was laid on the participation of small-scale fishing communities as well as representatives of small-scale fisheries. During the workshops, the small-scale fishers spoke about their problems and presented their agenda for action. Apart from presentations and breakout sessions, field visits were also arranged. Both phases focused on resource management issues, and in Brazil, the focus was on resource management of indigenous peoples. Here, young people were trained to use cell phone cameras to make films. The participants learned how to prepare a storyline, shoot photos and videos, and to edit them. When they returned to their villages, they conducted interviews and recorded the activities of their culture in organizing and managing fishing resources. This training helped the youth understand the importance of their own culture and to document it as well.
A antiga mesmo era com talo de palha preta. Eles flechavam peixe no garapé, né?
Phase 2 of the program focused largely on training and capacity building of the fish workers, including preparation of communication materials. Over Phase 1 and Phase 2, a total number of 43 workshops were held, reaching out to 2,115 participants. At the end of every workshop, reports were produced to document the learnings and key points. The key outcomes of these workshops are the sensitization of SSF guidelines at the national and subnational level too. Participants are now familiar with different chapters of the SSF guidelines. They also understand how these guidelines can be used within the framework of their diverse challenges and national contexts. In the Women in Fisheries workshop held in India, the idea of a national platform for women in fisheries was recommended, with an action plan for making it a reality. The feedback and suggestions received from participants will go a long way towards strengthening the implementation of the guidelines. The plans for the future include building competencies of indigenous peoples organizations and participation in resource management in Brazil. In Ghana, the plan includes training in resource management, decent work conditions, and developing small-scale fisheries policy at a national level. Stronger policies to protect their existing tenure rights will be implemented in Indonesia. In the Philippines, plans include training in community fish landing centers and strengthening fish workers' organizations' capacity to be part of decision-making processes. Sri Lanka will launch a national plan of action to implement SSF guidelines. In India, there are plans to develop a national platform for women in fisheries, training in management of fisheries resources, and capacity development to address new issues like climate change.